What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today we have the top 16 deck lists from ARG Circuit Series at Atlantic City, which just happened. And before we get into the lists, remember, eat your vegetables. If you want to win, you need your vegetables. A lot of decks to go through today, so I'm not going to go through every card individually, and also a lot of names, so apologies in advance if I mess any of them up. So going first, we've got Eon Hill, top 16, Ginyu deck, red veggies, green veggies, Shigesh. Notably, he's got 2 Marseille and 2 Trunks in the main board, 2 King Vegeta, 2 Father Son Kamehameha in the sideboard, and also there's a preface in the main board as well, but nothing really too different here. Next up, Ginyu deck number 2, Joseph Buro, I believe, and top 16 again, and nothing really different here. Red veggies, green veggies, Shigesh. He's got Nimbus mained, 2 Nimbus, and also Time Ruler Toa appears in the side deck again here. Next up we have Jonathan Harrison with Vegeta, so it's interesting to see Vegeta making it into the top cut again after making top 8 at the previous event. Yeah, let's run through this build because it's slightly different from what you might expect. We've got 4 Chompers, 4 Unbreakable Gokus, 4 Boos, 4 Piccolo, 4 Trunks. He's maining 4 Mysterious Presence Monarcha, which I guess is his removal. 4 Preface, 4 Raging Spirits on Gohan, and 4 Spectrum Attack Obuni. This card is a 10k 1 energy combo, and when you combo with this, you can draw 1 card, so it's kind of like a super combo, but then you have to place 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. So this is good, but I think sometimes it can be quite bad as well. 3 Trunks, 4 Zeno Button, I guess to extend his plays, 3 Encouraging Presence Monarcha, and 4 Senzu Bean. Next up, we're back to Ginyu with Nick Brady's deck. He is maining a single Sun Goten here and siding in the other 2, and he's not maining Nimbuses, but other than that, pretty standard, quite similar to the other ones that we've seen so far. And next up we have Kriss Tangsuwan with Ginyu again, although this build does seem slightly different and it has some cards in it that the other decks aren't running. So we've got the Veggie package, we have 4 Endless Evolution Broly, and we have 3 Haru Haru mained and 4 Time Ruler Toa mained, so clearly he was expecting a lot of mirror matches and he was probably correct. Interestingly, there are no extra cards in the main deck. In the sideboard he has 4 Bloodlust, 4 Crushable, 4 Nimbus, and 3 Planet Vegeta, so interesting to see that he wasn't maining the Planet Vegetas. Next up we have SS3 Apes by Michael Rowell. So we've got 4 Unbreakables, 4 Boost Attack, 4 Masaroshi, 4 Bulmas, 4 King Vegetas, 1 No Openings, 4 Bardock, 4 Prince Vegeta, 3 Absolute Defense Great Ape King Vegeta, 4 Full Power Spirit Bomb Gokus, 2 Marseillans, 4 Nimbus, 4 Vegeta, and 4 March of the Great Ape. So it's good to see that this deck is still doing well. We didn't see this top at all in the previous tournament, so coming in top 16 here, good to see some variation in the meta. Next up we've got another unique deck. Wait, no, it's Ginyu again. CJ Gomes, top 16 here. He's maxed out on all the veggies, which, you know, it's great. The veggies are good, so why not play all of them? Other than that, I think it's pretty much standard and the same as the other builds, which they clearly did well, so it's a good build. Rounding up the top 16 players, we have SS3 Red and Blue by Graham Maxwell, 4 ability Unleash Ultimate Gohan mained. He only has 3 chain attack and 2 Zeno in his build. And he has 2 Mecha Frieza in his sideboard. So same as my friend Anthony in the previous video, he did a deck profile on his top 4 deck. So if you want to check that out, he explains why he made his choices. Moving on to top 8, Alejandro Sanjiao, nailed it. With Ginyu again, we've got 2 Preface mained here, and in the sideboard we've got 2 Brolys and 2 Chompers, which we did see in the previous tournament lists as well. Other than that, quite standard. He's got 2 Terra Scythes, so maybe that's slightly lower than the other builds. Next up we have another Vegeta, this time in top 8. So his build is probably slightly more standard. 4 Cabba, 3 Mighty Mask, 3 Legic, 4 Chomper, 2 Future Goten, 4 Foreseeing Hit, 4 Unbreakable Gokus, 3 Energy Boosted Majin Boos, 4 Piccolos, 2 Sun Gotens, 4 Unyielding Trunks, 3 Preface, 3 Raging Spirit Sun Gohans, 3 Scientist Fu, and 4 Senzu Bean. In the sideboard we've got the 4th Mighty Mask, 3 Miraculous Comeback Ultimate Gohan, 4 Mefubas, 2 Sun Goten, 3 Haru Haru, and 2 Marseille the Mysterious Warrior. Second deck in top 8 we have Universe 7 Frieza, run by Ryan McCormick. This is, spoiler alert, the last non-Ginyu deck. We have 4 Backbone of Universe 7 Son Goku, 4 Ready to Fight Son Goku, 4 Focus Mind Piccolo, 3 Destructive Disc Krillin, 3 Hope of Universe 7, 1 Awakened Power, 4 Roshi, 4 Cold Hearted Strike Frieza, 4 Full Power Spirit Bomb Son Goku, 4 Emperor of Universe 7 Frieza, 3 Mars Saiyan, 4 Objection, that's an interesting choice, 4 Nimbus, and 4 Universe 7 Representative. In the sideboard we have 3 Mafuba, 3 Goten, 1 Extra Sun Goku Hope of Universe 7, 3 Bad Ring Laser, 3 Crushable, and 2 Scientist Fu. Next up we have Eric Hill, the other Hill twin, and running Ginyu, surprise surprise. He does have 1 Dauntless Kale in his deck with 1 Fearless Pan, running also 2 Endless Evolution Brolys. He is not maining any Nimbus, he only has 2-sided, so we've seen a lot of very defensive decks and sideboards, but he's not maining any Nimbus at all, and he's only siding 2 with 2 Crushable as well. Moving on to top 4 we have Kriss Sock with another Ginyu deck. He does have 4 Dauntless Kale in his build, and he does not run any of the red Cabbas, which is interesting. He does of course run the full green package, and he has 3 King Vegeta's surprise attack in the sideboard, which is quite a high number. Our other top 4 player is Jesse Jurgensen. His build has the full red and full green package. He does run 4 power overseeing times though, and also he is not maining any Nimbus. 3 of them are sideboarded with 4 Haru Harus. Again, probably a lot of mirror matches, and judging from the top cut, I think pretty much everyone was running Ginyu. And in second place we have Anthony Creatura. So the finals was actually a rematch of the final game on the top table in Swiss. Anthony Creatura actually beat the eventual champion in that game, but he lost in the final, so very unlucky to him. His deck is 4 Sister Attack Saiyan Kale, 2 Impeccable Super Saiyan Cabba, 4 Bold Super Saiyan 2 Khalifa, 1 Preface of Recovery Son Goku, 4 Trunks Bridge to the Future, 4 Saiyan Teamwork Cabba, 4 Unstoppable Super Saiyan Khalifa, 4 Terra Scythe, 4 Hidden Awakening Kale, 4 Shigesh, 2 Explosive Gokus, 1 Power Overseeing Time, 2 Marseille the Mysterious Warrior, 4 Bloodlust, 2 Nimbus, and 4 Planet Vegeta. Sideboard, 2 Father Son Kamehameha, 2 Determined Super Saiyan Son Gohan, 2 Battering Laser, 3 Crusher Ball, 2 Nimbus, 1 Explosive, and 3 Time Ruler Toa. And in first place we have Anthony Hernandez, who I believe is winning his second major tournament in a row. And as you can see from his build, he runs a lot of 4-offs, because clearly if you don't run 4, you're bad. So yeah, those are the deck lists. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please leave your comments below. What do you think about the lists? What do you think about the meta going forward? And please leave a like on the video, it really helps out. And subscribe for more content. So remember, this video was all about veggies.